Yo guys, it's CFB, welcome back to a brand new video. Hopefully we're all doing well. And today we're obviously back with a transfer news video. Sorry there was no video yesterday, by the way. The news was kind of dry yesterday, evolving around Chelsea, you know, transfers and everything, transfers in, transfers out. It was dry. There was only one big bit of news, and I thought, you know, that can't be added in. It would make a really, really poor video. And you know me, I want to upload the best videos for you guys. You know what I'm saying? I want to upload the best videos for you guys possible. So yeah, well, before we get into any of the news, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a video. Also, first link in the description is my second channel, so go and check that out. Yeah, let's get straight into the news, which, let's start off with something, you know, that I want to actually get off my chest. And here it is. It's to do with a certain player which us Chelsea fans are begging to stay. We're begging to stay. We think he's the next big thing. Even I do. But I want to give my opinions on this because I think I've got a little something for you guys. So, this came out yesterday from Fabrizio Romano. Brighton are now preparing a new record bid for Levi Colwill, close to £40 million to be submitted soon. Chelsea turned down £30 million bid last week. Chelsea always have the same position, Colwill a part of their long-term project. No intentions to sell him. Now, that all sounds good. Chelsea board don't want to sell him. You know, we're rejecting bids. Brighton are putting in bids. Now, we all know what I said about Brighton in the last time where I mentioned that they did put in that £30 million bid and we'd rejected it. If he was a Brighton player at this stage right now, there would be we would say he was a Brighton player right now, permanent, and we wanted Levi Colwill, they would be demanding us to pay 70, 80, 90 million for him. Am I not wrong? Look, I get it. Brighton aren't the most richest team, are they? Not the richest team, but they're a well-run team. They're doing well and stuff like that. But I'm sorry, if you're demanding for your players 80, 90 million and stuff like that, something stupid. Yet you're coming for a player who is going to be one of the best centre-backs and you're saying 30, 40 million? Nah, no thank you. Demand what you think he actually is worth. He ain't £40 million player. You know what I mean? You think we're going to budge on that seat? Pfft, come on. Now, this is what I've got to say on the situation now. I see a lot of people saying, oh, why did they keep bidding on Levi Colwill? It's clear Levi Colwill wants to stay at Chelsea. Now, does he want to stay at Chelsea? That's what I'm saying. Does he want to stay with us? Realistically, does he? He might do, and this might be just Brighton, you know, bidding to try and bring him in, you know. But I reckon behind the scenes, I reckon, you know, him and Brighton have had a couple of conversations, because if Chelsea have told Brighton after that £30 million bid, no, we have no intentions in selling him at all. He's part of our long-term project. Then I'm pretty sure Brighton would just stop there and go, oh, okay. Alright, fair enough. If they really wanted the player that bad, you know, if they really want the player that bad, and he didn't really have that much intentions of going to Brighton, they would have, you know, upped their price up to about 50 million right now, 55. Why only plus 10? Why only plus 10? I generally think there's something behind this. I think Levi Colwill has said to Brighton, I really don't mind staying in it. That's what I think he said. That's me personally. I'm just throwing it out there. It might be a thing. Like I said, he might want to stay at Chelsea. He might really want to stay at Chelsea, not go to Brighton. He might, you know, be like, oh, thank you, Brighton, for everything, but I don't want to stay. You know, it might just be Brighton wanting him. But why would they keep pursuing with him and stuff like that? If Chelsea are adamant, you know, there's no way this happening. Like I said, I think Levi Colwill was told Brighton. I think he said, I really don't mind staying here, or I would like to stay here. That's just my thoughts. That's just my thoughts. You know, let me know in the comments down below what you think about it. But if Brighton keep on bidding and bidding, there's clearly something going on behind the scenes, in my opinion. That's just what I'm saying. I hope it's not true, because I want Levi Colwill to stay. I think he's going to be a big player. But just my thoughts. Just my thoughts. Now let's get on to the big news that happened yesterday, the massive news, before we get into anything else. Which it's sad to see, but I'll give my thoughts on it after. So, yeah, this is from Fabrizio Romano. N'Golo Kante to Al Ittihad. I don't know how to say that. Here we go. Medical test completed in London. 2-year deal with an option for further season. 100 million euros per season salary. Figures include image rights, commercial deals, and creative portfolio. Now, it's sad to see. It's sad to see N'Golo Kante leave. It really is. I love N'Golo Kante. Love him. I think he's been one of the best Premier League players, one of the best Premier League midfielders in the last decade. I think he's been that good. You know, he's given us brilliant moments. But I'm sad to see the player go. I'm sad to see the person go. I love Kante. You can't not love Kante. If you don't love Kante, there's something wrong with you. Something wrong with you. But I'm, in a way, not sad to see him go, because the last 2 seasons, last season, the nightmare of a season, and the season before, he's been dropping like a fly, like in terms of injuries. Even his performances, his performances are also going to dip down. They're going to dip down. He's 31, 32, 1 to 2. His performances are going to dip down. That's a guarantee. That's a guarantee. He's still a top player though on his day. But he's injury prone. He's so injury prone. He's available, for 15, 20 games a season now? At minimum. You know, what is the point in Chelsea? You know, he's already earning 300 plus K at Chelsea, you know. Let's just say we did tie him down to a new contract. We would have had to offer him 400k, maybe even more than 400k plus, you know, for him to stay for just 2 years, where he's only going to be available for 15 to 20 games a season. You know, and some of that is coming off the bench. You know, I can see why Chelsea have not gone for him. I can see why Chelsea have not gone for him. Johnny Minerals hasn't, no, you know, I'll leave that just right there, you know, for you guys to see. Johnny Minerals hasn't. You know, I've got nothing to say. I know he just thinks, you know, if we won the Champions League with him, we should keep him till he's 45 years old. Look, if Chelsea want to start winning stuff, we've got to get younger, fresher players. Do you know what I mean? We've got to get younger, fresher players and not keep people who are getting older and injury prone. But I love N'Golo Kante. I wish him the best in Saudi Arabia. I really do. If there's one person who deserves all the money contract, it's N'Golo Kante. It is. You know, 70% of the world is covered by water. 30% is covered by N'Golo Kante. You know what I mean? It is. So yeah, good luck to N'Golo Kante. I really wish him well. You know, a cult hero 100% for Chelsea. Maybe in that legend bracket, maybe. But yeah, forever will be in my head. You know what I mean? Forever, especially for that Champions League performance. Whoosh, you know what I mean? So let's move on to something else. Now this comes from AC Milan, which is going to tie in with maybe a new transfer target and somebody going out. So let's go. AC Milan's decision to sack Paolo Maldini and Ricky Marassa has left multiple players unhappy. That includes Theo Hernandez, Mike Maignan, and even Rafael Leao. Mike Maignan future could now be in doubt and his renewal now uncertain, with Chelsea interested. Now, I would be all over Mike Maignan. All over Mike Maignan. My nan. That's what I'll be. I say we go. I say we go and get him. But my only concern with going after Mike Maignan is he's going to cost more than Onana. You know, Onana, we know, is going to cost around the 40-50 million mark. Maignan is going to cost about 60 million. Something like that. I see a lot of people saying it's not much difference. We should just go for the better keeper. Yes, I can understand that. But is our goalkeeper our main worry? That's what I'm saying. Because I thought Kepa actually did a solid job last season. That's just me personally. I thought he did a solid job last season. But he's just prone to the long range shots. Do you know what I mean? He's prone to them. And Mendy isn't that great. Maybe for AC Milan, we could chuck in a deal of Mendy plus, I don't know, 35, 40 million? Maybe? Maybe they'd accept it because they get a free keeper and they get money. You know? Gets Mendy off our books as well. We get the better keeper. But, you know, there's also a couple names in there as well. Theo Hernandez, great player, but I don't think we really need to go for someone like him when we have Maignan, Chilwell, Cucurella at the club. I want Cucurella gone personally, but, you know. Rafael Leao is a name who we've been linked with many times, and he's actually one of my favourite players to watch around the whole football world. But I think that's very, very unlikely we're going to get him. Very, very unlikely we'll get him now. Now we've got Mudryk. Plus, I don't think we need to spend the money on the wing. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Mike Maignan, would you guys be interested? Now, that story now ties into this current story, which I'm going to get into right here, right now, from Di Maurizio. Di Maurizio? Yeah, and Nathan Gissing, who are both quite reliable. So, Di Marzio, bloody, what was I on about? What was I on about? Di Marzio and Nathan Gissing, so take it away. Loftus-Cheek's move and the whole AC Milan window is currently suspended following the firing of Maldini and Marassa. Maldini had a meeting scheduled today with Loftus-Cheek's agent, but it had to cancel due to the firing. Now, I've seen a lot of people panicking about this because obviously we need to get people gone. We need to get players gone. I've seen a lot of people be saying, "Oh, well, this is bad news. You know, Loftus-Cheek is not even going to go. We're not going to get any money." No, Loftus-Cheek will leave Chelsea this season. That's a guarantee. I think AC Milan will come back in for him because their manager, I'm guessing how their transfer strategy works is if a manager wants that player, they will go and get him, no matter who they've sacked at the board. So I think he will go to AC Milan. But there has been Lazio interested in him. Lazio, obviously managed by Maurizio Sarri. Loftus-Cheek's best season ever for Chelsea was with Sarri. So I think he will move. There's a couple of clubs interested, like I say, Lazio, AC Milan. You're looking at about 15 million we'll probably get for him. So there's nothing to really panic on that situation. It just might take a little bit longer now. He definitely won't be here by pre-season. That's definite, you know. But we do need to start chopping players quickly, you know, getting them gone. Now, here comes the big news which came out today. I think this has been the only big news which has come out today, really. News has been really slow. I'm expecting something big to come from Fabrizio or something in the next coming days. By Saturday minimum, I'm expecting, hopefully. Now, let's get into this. So, Fabrizio Romano says, Chelsea are leading the race to sign Caicedo, and sources say Brighton wants 70 million to 80 million, no more than that. Now, there was obviously a couple price tags roaming around about Caicedo saying it's going to cost 100 million or something like that. I even said it in my last video. So that's good to hear. That's only 70 to 80 million. Now, it's still a lot of money for one player. A world-class player which we need in our team. We need. In Fabrizio's article, which I didn't include, I included a shorter version. He did say Man United and Arsenal are in the race for him. Now, no, not Man United. Liverpool and Arsenal are in the race for him. Now, you count Liverpool out. I think they will go for that Thuram and Kone. I think they will, definitely. Arsenal, I think you technically can count them out because I don't think they're going to spend 90 million on Rice and 80 to 70 million on Caicedo. I don't see it happening. Plus, they have Jorginho and Thomas Partey in their team. So, what's the point of having 4 DMs? What is the point? You know what I mean? So I think we do have a chance. We do have a chance, but we've got to act quick. We've got to act quick because there is teams looking at him. I'm not saying that Arsenal and Liverpool can't get him. They definitely can. Definitely can. In fact, they have a better chance, in my opinion. Currently, right now, we're the leaders, as Fabrizio said. But I think if a Liverpool or an Arsenal matched our bid and even like lowered their wages by only a couple K, not like a 20K gap, like I'm talking like a couple K, like 5K, 10K, he will choose them over us because they've at least got somewhat European football, you know. We haven't. So we've got to act quick. We've got to be quick. And currently at the moment, from what I'm seeing from Chelsea, they're currently slacking. They're really slacking. It looked all good at the start since the day the league ended. But the last like 3-4 days, 5 days, we've currently slacked off a little bit, and it's kind of annoyed me because we need to get stuff done now. This is a busy summer. We need to get stuff done now. A player signed soon. We need to, because we still got to go for a striker. Let's go through the main things. So we got to get a DM. Then we got to get a striker. And then I'll say our third main thing is a backup DM. Our fourth main thing is a goalkeeper, in my opinion. And let's just think about this in a logical way as well. We might need to buy a fifth player because, you know, in Cam, we're going to have Nkunku. I'm guessing we're going to play 4-2-3-1. In Cam, we're going to have Nkunku. I'm guessing if Kai Havertz and Mason Mount do leave, I'm guessing Kante will move into that Cam type position, maybe to be backup for Nkunku. I don't know, maybe. Off the left wing, we will have Mudryk and Sterling. Right wing, we'll only have Madueke. And that's, if I'm guessing, Pulisic, Ziyech and Hudson-Odoi leave, which they all probably are going to leave, especially Ziyech and Pulisic. They definitely will. Hudson-Odoi will probably leave as well, but Ziyech and Pulisic have a more of a better chance from what I've seen. So we might need to buy a spare winger as well. You never know. We'll have to see what happens in the window, but we're slacking a little bit. We've really got to start pushing a bit more because we've got a lot of work today to do. More busier, in my opinion, than the last 2 windows these new owners have been here. So yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. Hopefully you've all enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a video, because they could come at any time, honestly. And yeah, take care all. Hopefully you will have a great day. Have a good rest of your day. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of all this. Yeah, take care. Peace.